We're on the road to look at some puppies.
In November of 2024, my 13-year-old dog Glia passed away. She was an amazing adventure buddy, and I miss her. But now, a few months later, I'm finally feeling ready to welcome a new pup into my life. I'm so excited to start the journey of training a puppy to love all the things Glia did. Camping, hiking, road tripping, and just being outside. But first, I need to find the right pup. So come along with me as I visit some local rescues around Phoenix to meet some adorable candidates.
It has been a long week of looking at a lot of options and driving around a bunch. We've been to a couple different shelters, and today we're going to meet a foster puppy with a local rescue on the west side of Phoenix. And I am really hoping that this one might be the one. There are so many options out there. It's always hard to find the perfect dog at the right time, but I think there's a lot of good options out there, a lot of fun puppies. So we're going to go meet this one and see what she's like. Well, it's another strike and a miss. The puppies were adorable, very, very cute, but it wasn't the best rescue situation, and I really want to try to support a rescue that I really believe in. The puppies were not getting handled a lot. The foster parent that was there for the adoption part didn't really know much about them. They were terrified, really scared, just hiding in the corner, full belly, little underweight, little pale, so I'm worried that they might have some intestinal parasites, which is really common in puppies. A lot of puppies will come with those, but they had only been dewormed once. The rescue had had them since the 7th of January, so I just think they needed a little bit more care. Again, they're adorable. They're going to make someone a wonderful dog, I think, as they grow and change, but I'm hoping to have a puppy that started off a little bit better. And one of the rescues here in Phoenix, one of the rescues that I've actually been volunteering with, has a really nice litter of what they think are Australian Shepherd Border Collie mixed puppies that are super friendly, very social. I've had a great time volunteering and playing with them, so they might be on my list for adoption. They're coming up available this next Saturday, so just about 6 days from now. So we'll see if I can hold off on making a puppy decision until then. But if I can, they're going to be a wonderful option. I'll head back to the shelter and spend a little more time with them and see if I still think they'll be a great fit. But the puppy search continues for now. So I know that I said the next puppies I was going to look at were going to be at that rescue that I've been volunteering with. But one of the places that I'd reached out to a few days ago did contact me back. And they are bringing 2 lab pointer mixes to meet me today. And so I'm super excited to meet them, and we're going to see how they are. This rescue operates by actually bringing the puppies to my house. So that's a little bit different than I've done before, and we're going to see how it goes. Well, I've got a big decision to make because this puppy is wonderful, but as you can see, she's a little bit bigger than what I was hoping to adopt. I was really looking for something that would be like 35 to 40 pounds. This one's mama was 44 pounds, but she looks like she is going to be a little bit bigger than mama. And so for me, I just like having a dog that's a good size to share a backpacking tent with, that I can carry out of the wilderness if I need to, all those kind of things. So I'm really struggling with the decision because, again, she is just an amazing dog. You know, she's already house trained mostly, which is fantastic as young as she is. She's about 8 weeks old. And she's very respectful and listens well to cues, commands. She is calm and relaxed after playing. She did a wonderful job overnight. She's getting a good start on crate training too. So her fosters have done an amazing job with her, and she's just been an absolute pleasure to have in my house overnight. So it's just such a hard decision that I'm really struggling with. Regardless of the decision I make today, though, For the Paws Rescue has been wonderful to work with. Knowledgeable, friendly, and clearly happy, healthy, well-adjusted dogs. So I am so thankful that this was a good experience, especially after that kind of sketchy rescue that I went to this weekend to look at the other puppy. Those puppies were scared. They were not very healthy. They were not thriving. This is just a world of difference. And so 2 thumbs up to For the Paws Rescue. If you're looking for a new dog and they have something you're interested in, I'd highly recommend reaching out. And if you're not looking for a new dog and want to support in other ways, most rescues can always use donations and volunteer time and all of that. So help out For the Paws. They're doing great work.
Ultimately, I decided that Ellie Mae was going to be too big for me. And I do still feel good about that call. A DNA test on one of her litter mates came back showing that the puppies are a mix of Australian Kettle Dog, which is a nice sized dog, German Shepherd, getting a little larger, and St. Bernard. That's a lot of dog. And by February 22nd, when Ellie Mae was just shy of 12 weeks, she already weighed 17 pounds. She's going to make someone an amazing companion, especially if they're looking for a big active pup, but she was a little bit too big for me. After making a decision about Ellie, it was time to head back to Almost There Rescue and spend some more time with the Aussie mix puppies.
These are potential puppies. Look at them sitting so nice.
And they were really great again. This litter was up for adoption on February 8th, 2025 at the Rescue's Pooches and Smooches event. So I got there early and got in line to try and adopt one.
All right, I did it. I picked a puppy. So the rescue that I had been volunteering with, Almost There Rescue, is a wonderful rescue that focuses on mama dogs and puppies. And they have had a lot of litters through that I have been looking at a little bit. But I finally decided to go with this gorgeous little puppy from the Weed Slang litter. She came with the name Sativa. I haven't changed it yet, but I will be changing it. We're trying to come up with something deserty and outdoorsy and something that'll hopefully fit her lifestyle as we move forward. But last night I went in to volunteer and I was thinking about fostering a couple of puppies from one of the litters, but I went in to visit with these beautiful babies and decided to adopt her instead. So she is the new puppy and I am so excited to get moving forward with raising and training and all the fun things we get to do together over the next year. And beyond. I mean, after the intense puppy training is done, there's still a lot of fun things to do together. So, here is a sweet little puppy. Yeah. Hi.